Hi there, people. This is Pray Love. I didn't want to do a video without my trusty microphone, although I have been into a lot of moving in and out of places in the past month or so. So I don't have all my equipment with me yet. This is my new apartment. It's a mess, but anyway. I wanted to do a follow-up on the fragrances that I've bought recently, and probably my favorite one is this Clean Reserve Skin. So I'm going to apply it as my fragrance for the day. Spray on skin, spray on clothing, everything is alright. So why is it my favorite? I just sort of was always wearing that one. It's a cruelty-free, clean fragrance, meaning it's vegan too, and all those things, which makes it a very interesting product because you can go fully, the most clean possible for your fragrance purchases, and it smells amazing. It smells a bit sweet, although a bit salty too. The effect is that it should smell like skin, which is probably the sexiest scent on earth. And it does have this resemblance to skin, has that vanilla. We always associate vanilla with skin and intimacy, and it's a very intimate fragrance. It's not a something that projects that much, but when someone gets a whiff, they get addicted. No, but for real, it's really, really beautiful. Also, I must say that I have put this on a date on the July 1st that went incredibly well. So every time I put this on again with this girl, she's like, oh, it smells so good. So it had its effect on someone that was really liking that fragrance in particular. Up to date, it's the best that I've worn with her. So very nice. And it's nice to create those kind of memories, with fragrances, and it does smell like awfully sexy, although it's not overbearing, it's not like overdone, it's not something that will, it's something that can easily be pulled off in any type of environment. It says that it's hypoallergenic too, which means that there's not that many chemical components that normally people can react to, so safer in workplaces, safer in every environment possible. Although it is really super nice, super alluring, very warm. It's warm, although I've worn it in eye heat tons of times recently, and I can put it off really easily too. So it's kind of a no-brainer fragrance, but it's not like Dior Sauvage and everything that is very projects a lot, and that people know by nose, it's worn and worn and worn. This one is less worn. It is still one fragrance that is sold at Sephora, so still kind of gets some wearing, I guess, but I've never smelled that anyway. Especially if you're a guy. Normally this is about by girls in general, and but for real, it's one of those fragrances that almost anybody can pull off. Some people might think that it's not doesn't have enough personality. I kind of disagree, because it's kind of its own thing. It's kind of like I've never really smelled a fragrance like that. It's a bit it has the kind of alluring power, sexy power of pink sugar, something like that, along those lines of like very almost vulgar, like powerful fragrances that are really amazing. But it has like a more mature vibe. It's a lot like toned down, but also has this salty kind of vibe that is really nice. I think that the like added salt makes it even more good for like the summer. So it's really nice for that too. Um, I think that there is the same in the normal clean line, because there's clean reserve, and I think there's one other line. Uh, but anyway, I think there's the same fragrance in the normal clean line, but I've smelled them side by side. This one has a little more personality in the reserve line, which is a bit like more upscale. This one has a lot of more personality, so if you think this one is too much, maybe go for the, but you like the scent, you can go for the skin in the clean, the regular line, the standard line, I think, or I don't know, something like that. Um, it's still a wonderful fragrance, it's just that I like to have a bit more punch. Um, Although, like I said, this is mainly like a scent that will radiate around a feet or two around you. It is not something that will project that much. I think it could fill a room if you spray enough, but I wouldn't recommend it. Um, like, it's kind of one of those fragrances that are for the people who say fragrances are made to be discovered by the people around you and not you imposing them the fragrance, which is, I think, a very classy, a very nice philosophy. And this one is one of those fragrances, and they're mostly my favorite ones in general. I like to be the party projector sometimes, but most of the time I really like the vanilla centric fragrances that have really low reach. And I think it is even more sexy. You know, it's like you meet someone, and when you get close by, you get that scent, and you're like, oh, that's nice. It's the same for women, it's the same for guys, it's the same for everyone. When I meet someone that I'm attracted to and I get closer and I'm like, oh, they smell really good, this is killer, you know. But if I can smell you at a distance, it's like there's no mystery yet, like there's nothing to discover when you get close. So it's kind of, sometimes it just depends on the mood you have and what you're aiming for. But I think that most of the time people should aim for lower reach fragrances that will leave a little trail, so that if people pass by, they're like, someone smells really good, but I'm not sure. And when they find out it's you, it's really nice. So, that being said, what do I say about this fragrance? I wear it almost every day. It's like, it's a, I think it's kind of a masterpiece. I'm very like happy to have found this fragrance, and I hope that I will continue discovering really nice, cruelty-free fragrances, vegan fragrances, and even hypoallergenic. I'm like, most people are not allergic to Ambroxan, but those who are, it's like pretty painful right now, because it's in, even like it's in soap bars and stuff. So it's kind of a bummer for those people, and they get real like headaches with that. If I can avoid those headaches for the people around me, it's nice. So anyway, spread love and spray love.